Hello and welcome to this course on Creo AI presented by techlatest.net. Till now in this course we have covered about Creo AI framework and Creo AI Studio. What are the core concepts, how it works, key features, official documentation and all. In this video we will take a quick look at Jupyter, one of the most powerful tools used in data science, machine learning and scientific computing. We will explore what Jupyter and Jupyterhub are, how they integrate into the Creo AI platform, and how they enable you to go beyond the visual agent design of Creo AI Studio, giving you full control through code. If you want to check out our previous video on Creo AI, please visit the links provided in the description. Let's dive into this exciting video. Jupyter is an open source web application that allows you to create and share documents that contain live code, equations, visualization, and narrative text all in one place. It supports over 40 programming languages, including Python, R, and Julia. Whether you are exploring data, building models, or creating dashboards, Jupyter makes it easy to document and communicate your work. Now, let's see key Jupyter components and their differences. First of all, we will see Jupyter Notebook, a web-based interface to create and run .ipynb files. It supports interactive code, Python, R, etc., visualizations, and Markdown. Great for individual work. Next, we have Jupyter Lab, a more advanced interface than Notebook. It provides a flexible IDE-like environment with file browser, terminal, text editor, and notebooks all in one window. It consists of a main work area containing tabs of documents and activities, a collapsible left sidebar, and a menu bar. It enables you to work with documents and activities such as Jupyter notebooks, text editors, terminals, and custom components in a flexible, integrated, and extensible manner. Next, we have Jupyterhub. It is a multi-user platform that allows group, for example, classrooms, research teams, to access Jupyter notebooks on shared infrastructure. Each user gets their own workspace. Jupyterhub gives you the collaboration capabilities by allowing a multi-user environment. This not only makes it easy to share the AI/ML work, but makes it more cost efficient in a team setup by allowing multiple users or team members to share the same infrastructure instead of each user creating their own setup. So apart from these key components, it also offers Jupyter AI extension. With the Jupyter AI extension, you can seamlessly integrate with 100 plus widely used LLMs, large language models from 10 plus model providers such as OpenAI for ChatGPT, Anthropic, Hugging Face, AI21, SageMaker to name a few. Complete list of supported LLM model providers is available here. You can check this page for more details. The Jupyter AI extension comes with built-in LLM chat UI for seamless collaboration for generative AI. Experience the flexibility of working with a wide range of models and providers, whether you are looking for code suggestion, debugging tips, or even having code snippets generated for you. Just interact with the chat UI and get instant help. In addition to the chat UI, the Jupyter AI extension comes with %AI used for line magics and %AI magic commands used for cell magic, turning your Jupyter into a generative AI playground anywhere the IPython kernel runs. Now that we have seen what Jupyter and Jupyterhub offers, let's look at let's look at how the Techlatest virtual machine takes this even further. With everything pre-configured from Jupyterhub and Creo AI Studio to model support and hardware acceleration, this VM provides a powerful, ready-to-use environment. Whether you are building intelligent agents or experimenting with AI models, it removes the setup hassle and lets you focus purely on development. So let's dive into how this solution works and how it can supercharge your Creo AI projects. In our previous video, we already discussed that the latest virtual machine solution titled AI Agents using Creo AI Studio and Jupyter with GPU support comes pre-installed with Creo AI Platform, Creo AI Studio, and Jupyterhub, all with NVIDIA support. This solution is available on major cloud platforms including Azure, Google Cloud GCP, and Amazon Web Services. Once you deploy the solution from your choice of cloud platform, Jupyter environment is accessible via your browser using https://public IP of the VM. The default admin user configured on this VM is Ubuntu. Login with Ubuntu user and its password set during the VM configuration. So here we are inside the Jupyter lab. Here we have all our files and folders available here under this home Ubuntu setup directory. We have this Jupyter virtual environment which holds all the Python packages required for Jupyter as well as for Creo AI. Then we have this Jupyterhub configuration files which is needed to run this Jupyter lab. Apart from that, we have this Jupyter AI extensions available. If you want to enable this, you need to simply go to settings and then need to select your language model, LLM model, or whatever you want to use. Then provide the API keys for that and save your changes. Go back and you should be able to see this page. Here you can ask for any query related to your work and this Jupyter node should be able to answer your queries. So like I'm writing here what is Python, just a generic query, and here is the response. So you can use this Jupyter node for any debugging tips or for like code snippets, or even if you have any code which is not clear to you, so you can simply copy paste that from your workspace to this Jupyter node and ask the details about that code, and it should respond you with the purpose of that code. So it's a very handy, very useful tool to use in the Jupyter notebook. Okay. So next, if you want to install any additional Python package in this environment, so what is the command? You can simply open the new notebook, like this is the untitled notebook open in my setup folder actually. Okay, and you can just run !pip3 install name of the package. And then that package will get installed in the same virtual environment, which is available here in Jupyter dash virtual environment folder. Okay, so we can check the location using pip3 show py4j name of the package command. So here is the location. You can see it's under home Ubuntu setup Jupyter dash virtual environment, and this is the location. We have name, version, and other details as well. If you want to install packages via terminal, you can simply open the terminal here and same command will work, but just we don't need exclamation mark here in the terminal. Okay, so pip3 install name of the package, hit enter, and here is my package got installed. Then pip show py4 brain. Okay, so the package got installed in the same location, but we did it from the terminal. Okay, right. Now, if you want to add any new user, you can do that. For that, you need to go to the file menu and inside file menu, go to hub control panel. It will open the Jupyter Hub page. Simply navigate to admin and here you can add the new user. Click on add user button. Provide the name of the user, like I'm giving just the paste here, add user. If you want to set it as an admin, you can tick this box. Otherwise, just click on add users. So my user got added. I can start the server right from here and spawn the page, and I can start using this test user. But suppose this test user I want to allocate it to someone else. Okay, so in that case you need to set the password of this user. So for that you can do it from the terminal. Just now we saw how to install the package from the terminal. In the same terminal you can update the password of this user because this user is getting added as the system user. So simply run sudo password test, hit enter, provide the password and done. Now, if you want to access the workspace of this test user, simply open the new browser with the same IP address of this virtual machine and provide the username of newly created user and its password. Hit enter. And here is my new user workspace. So the Python packages or CrewAI packages are available for all the users, even though they have the separate workspace, but the packages are available for all the user. We can check that by running the pip show command inside this new user notebook. So this Py4 package I installed using the Ubuntu user, but this same package is available for my test user as well. All right. So you can see this QAI and it's all tools and everything is available for this new user as well. So that's it for this video. In our next video, we are going to see step-by-step guide on how to deploy and use this virtual machine from Azure Marketplace. So we will see everything in detail. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and follow us on X, LinkedIn, Medium, and YouTube for more technical content. Thank you.